because we gotta keep the show moving here. All right. So I've got some Bowman baseball versus Bowman baseball versus Bowman basketball versus a lot of vintage Topps cards. So I think this should be right up your alley, my man.
Cool.
And you're the only one answering the gauntlet for today. So let's go to my screen share. And the first one is your guy, a lot of people's guy, Ellie De La Cruz, 2022 Bowman Chrome, first auto, purple refractor out of 250 PSA 9. 43 watchers, 14 bids. The next bid would be 415. This ends in 2 days. I think these are all in a range that will make sense to go against one another. So
okay.
The next one is Zach Veen. These are guys that you've talked about on the Baseball Card Strategy Show. Bowman Chrome first draft black refractor auto out of 75.
So you're saying everything's going to go around 1,000?
Everything's going to be in the range of maybe a couple $100 from one another, I would say, because like if you think about the Ellie De La Cruz, should get up to maybe double what it is now, and then this Veen you can make an offer on. So this seller obviously isn't saying that they need $1,000 for this card, but I don't know, maybe it's $750. And I haven't checked recent comps either, so this is just kind of gut feel as we go. So between the Veen and the Ellie De La Cruz, maybe just pick the player and why. I mean, obviously pick the card too, but you've got one that's numbered to 75. That's a black refractor auto. You've got another that's already graded PSA 9 out of 250. I also kind of thought Kendall probably likes Ellie De La Cruz a little bit more than he likes Zach Veen. I could be wrong on that. So it's a little bit of a higher end Zach Veen card. It's kind of why I was thinking this for the first round, maybe trying to make it difficult on you.
Yeah, you're right. I do like him more than Zach Veen, but I also like Zach Veen. But I think both of these cards have some sort of a ding on them for me. The Ellie is a 9, and I think 9s are quickly becoming the equivalent to a raw card.
Mm-hmm.
We've spoken about how previously 8s used to be the equal of a raw card. I think 9s are now equal to a raw card.
Yeah, and you've told me that you would crack my Pedri 8s autos and sell them as raw.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's kind of like,
You said that on the air, so
yeah.
You're on record as saying that. I don't know if it's shady or not. I don't think
I think it is shady, because like you're selling it to somebody who's like, well, maybe I can send this in and get a 10. Like, well, actually you can send this in and get an 8, but
yeah, but apparently based on earlier comments in the show, you could get a 6 or a 10 or whatever. Who knows?
That's true. Send it to a new fresh grader 10.
Yeah, why not?
All right. I'm going to choose the Veen because of the pop count. The pop count on this is obviously 75 or 74 others.
Mm-hmm.
I love the black refractor. I think that's such a cool looking parallel. And I think Zach Veen is nowhere close to being as good as Ellie De La Cruz is right now in projections, or high end wise. Ellie is going to be incredible and has the ability to be like out of this world good. But I would plan on moving these in the next 12 months, and so I would imagine that Zach Veen out of 75. I know it's off center left to right. I can already see that, so I'm not going to grade it. I would just sell it raw. Yeah.
All right, Zach Veen's up. Next is Mason Wynn. So you've talked about this guy on, I think you mentioned him briefly on the Baseball Card Strategy Show. And then he also in the futures game, I wanted to incorporate some futures game talk for you here since that just happened last week. He threw like 105 mile an hour throw to first base or something like that. Got a little hype for that. So this is a Mason Wynn spelled Masyn, and then the last name Winn for those of you listening on Apple or Spotify. This is one of those good old firsts. So this is a 2020 Bowman draft Mason Wynn first edition gold foil out of 50. It is not autographed. and it is also his first Bowman, so it's a first. Serial numbered. I typically throw in autograph cards. This one is not. So you've got the Veen out of 75. You've got the Win out of 50. Who are you going with here? One's a buy it now for $9.99. The other's a buy it now, or they're both or best offer. This is for $7.80, and it's a PSA 10 already.
Yeah. Oh man. That first put this up, I was like, it is a Mason Win out, like no chance. Like this is 100%, especially at this price. I was like, oh my god. And then I realized I was like, oh, it's not autographed. Okay, I got you. Like, I just
it's assumed. Tough.
Yeah,
nothing's perfect. He's thinking. I don't have the Jeopardy music.
I think I would take the Mason Win. Although I actually think they're closer in value than this looks like.
So the price can play into your decision then, you know?
Yeah. But I think if this is at 780 buy it now, I think this person would probably go down to about 650 or 680 actually even. And I think, you know, you could do this and then find another Zach Veen auto very easily for 300. So,
all right. So you going with Mason Win?
Yeah, I'm going with Mason.
All right. So then Mason Win is going to go up against three of the 2022 Bowman baseball factory sealed hobby boxes that I just spoke about in the previous segment. At the end of the previous segment,
dude, we just did this. Like I just basically did this in my last either whether would you rather of having an awesome single or some wax.
Yeah, you did. And we didn't plan that, everybody. Like Kendall did his would you rather. We don't talk about this. So he doesn't know what the Gauntlet's going to be. I don't know what his would you rather is going to be. So we basically did just do this. So which one are you picking though? Because you can get this one Mason Win. I think I know which one I'm picking, but who are you picking? They're two different sets.
I'm still picking the Mason Win.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm picking too. Yeah.
I think there's definite more upside. 100% more upside in this 22 Bowman, and I've been on that the whole time that this 22 Bowman set is going to be ridiculously valued.
Yep, I've still got 4 of them, so I'm glad that you say that.
In the future, I think this set is still going to be worth quite a bit of money because of the guys that are in it. For instance, you looked all over the futures game, and there were guys like that were good Bowman prospects, and like half of them were in this set.
Here's another thing. The Wander base Bowman rookie in PSA 10 right now is going for over $100. Now, I know it's not easy to get the PSA 10, but this is a card that's in like almost every pack of this.
I have like 100 of them.
Yeah. So there's a lot in here.
Yeah, I still think this value-wise, long-term, this would be way more valuable than the Mason Win, especially with the 3 of them. Like, I think they could all very easily be over $1,000 a piece down the road.
Let's go. All right. Well,
but I'm going to take the Mason Win for now. That's why I bought
into it. Okay, Mason Win for now. I think that's a good call. So interesting. All right, now we're gonna talk about a card that we've talked about before. But when we talked about this and you slammed it for being its own curated thing. He wasn't a member of your Oklahoma City Thunder.
I knew this was gonna come back and bite me.
So I'm bringing back Chet. I'm like figuring out how can I try to stump Kendall here in the Gauntlet, and this is number 49 out of 49. His autograph Chet number 34. So it's kind of inscribed, if you will. Who knows how he's gonna sign all the time? On card auto, encased tops now. Not a bad card. This is already 25 bids. 20 additional watchers. The next bid is $770. So it's pretty even with the Mason Win.
Yeah, this one's not even close for me either. I'm going Chet.
Yes. Yes. That got him to go Chet.
Even I don't even collect basketball cards. Like, but like I just think there's so much upside for him this year. Like, in the next 12 months, Chet cards are going to go freaking nuts, I think, because like Oh, man, the
Let's
Thunder
go,
are going to play
Chet.
him as much as they can, and he's going to get as much run
I'm
as
adding it to my
possible.
watch
So,
list. Kendall, who hates this kind of set and hates basketball, says to buy this Chet.
But I'm also selling it as soon as I can, so that I can buy one with his actual jersey.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm going to tell you who the next Chet is going to be. He's probably going to be bigger than Chet. Victor Wembanyama.
But it doesn't matter if he's not a Thunder for me.
Yeah, I know. But just to everybody else in the middle of your gauntlet.
Okay.
Pay attention to a guy named Victor Wembanyama. You're welcome. Anyway, yeah, okay, so Chet. All right, so let's go to the next one because you could talk more about Chet. So this is a lot of 1966 tops. And apparently you've got, I can't zoom
does it have
in on
the
the photo.
Yep, there it is.
Multiple photos. So you've got Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Pete Rose rookie card. Is that right? There's Lou Brock. I saw him in there. So this is a lot. And we talked earlier, actually, this was not planned, but Paul in the comments mentioned buying lots, and then Greeny Green said lots are where it's at. Has anyone commented, Kendall? Do I need to bring in any comments? I can only see this one. I can only see this one monitor.
The last one was like 8 minutes ago, but he said LOL.
Okay, Al Kaline, Brooks Robinson.
That Lou Brock is actually worth some money.
Phil Necro. All right, so this lot is buy it now. So let's review this. So you would have to continue to bid on this Chet, first of all, if you're thinking of the price. So the price is already $200 more, but it's going to be more like double this card lot. So basically the Chet's going to be double what you could get this this lot of 1966 tops for. With all, I'm assuming these are all of the big cards from that set.
Yeah, they are.
Now, who knows? Are they trimmed? Are they, what
condition
are they in? I don't know.
Can you see my camera?
Now you can. Better. Is that those two Mantles?
These are 266 Mantles.
God, high roller over there. Good work.
One of them's not mine. One of them is one of them that's going in one of our PSA submissions. I just thought it was cool. I had both of those on my desk. That you were. This one is mine actually, but anyway. Okay, what's the price of the lot?
Okay, so I stopped sharing my screen. So the price of the lot is $579. And Chet's going to be over 1,000, I think.
Yeah,
and this is the last one, so I don't need to share my screen anymore. So
I'm picking Chet.
Chet wins. Wow.
Because I know that Mickey Mantle is probably like that. Pete Rose and the Mickey Mantle are going to be the ones that are going to be liquid easily. And I know that Mickey right now is about $130, $140 a piece. And I know that Pete Rose is probably around 80 to 100. So right now, there's way more buying opportunity for the Chet, and I only have to sell it once.
There it is. You don't have to go through the lot. I like your thought process there. Now, I never in a million years would have thought that a Tops Now card, unlicensed, an unlicensed Tops Now card, that's going to be the headline of this video. That's going to be unlicensed Tops Now card wins the gauntlet. Let's go. This is the first time for everything. And it's Chet. Kendall loves Chet.
I do love Chet.
All right, so I'm going to quickly run through